and if that contributed to what happened on that day. So it's a lot of work, Wolf, and that's part of the reason why they're asking for so much information.
It's massive indeed. All right, Ryan Nobles up on Capitol Hill. Thank you. Let's dig deeper right now. The former FBI Deputy Director, CNN senior law enforcement analyst Andrew McCabe is joining us. He's the author of the book, The Threat, How the FBI Protects America in the Age of Terror and Trump. Andrew, thanks very much for coming in. What's your analysis of this massive amount of information this select committee is seeking?
Well, Wolf, this is very much the first shot in what will be a prolonged war, the investigation of this incredible attack on our Capitol on January 6th. I think Ryan's absolutely right. These documents will form the foundation and the basis of this investigation. It will inform the committee on which directions to push even further, and it'll give them that really the grounds to ask some very pointed questions of the many witnesses that they will no doubt sit down and examine.
Because it looks like they're also really seeking a lot of information directly involving the former president and what he may or may not have done to aid or abet this insurrection.
That's right. And it's one thing to ask a witness, what did you talk to the president and what did you say? It's very different to say to that witness, here's a record of your phone calls on that day. You could see on line 7 that there was a call to the White House. Who did you call? Who was on the other line? How did that conversation proceed? So it's a way to pin those witnesses down to very specific questions.
Even though the Select Committee is seeking all these documents, and as Ryan said, millions of documents out there potentially, there's no 100% guarantee they will actually get them, at least all of them. Trump, for example, could cite executive privilege as the former president and may not allow some of those documents to emerge.
He certainly could, and I think undoubtedly will. Each of the agencies will have their own reasons to push back on certain requests. So, for instance, the FBI might be reluctant to turn over documents that would indicate the identities of confidential informants and things of that nature. There are legitimate reasons to push back on congressional requests. However, as Ryan noted, this is a massive request. There are millions of documents likely implicated here. They will walk away with some very interesting things to look at.
Andrew McCabe, as usual, thank you very much. We're all going to be following this story very closely over the coming months. There's more